What's up, y'all? It's Andriana and Dizzle, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a wig review of this synthetic wig. This is Seraphine from Outre, the melted hairline. How do I feel about this wig? This is the lace. Like, look at that, bro. This is under a ring light too. Like, this is under a ring light, and the lace is HD transparent. So something that they talked about with the lace, I'm gonna read off the card. This is from the Outre melted hairline. It does come with baby hairs included. I feel like the hairline is very natural. It does come pre-plucked, and I feel like they did a really good job with the plucking. I will say, if you wanted to pluck a little more, or if you wanted to pluck more, depending on what type of look you are going for, you can do that. But I feel like this eats anyway. Like, look at that, like this gives very natural hairline. Like, it gives very, yeah, I really do like that. So how the hair feels soft in my opinion. I'm gonna give y'all a look of the curls. I feel like from the look on the card versus the one that I got, the curls, and I combed these out. I finger combed them too. I feel like it didn't really give exactly what that gave. I feel like up here it does give face framing curls, but it didn't really give the same thing at the bottom. I feel like this unit would be good as a candidate for restyling and recurling. I feel like it's really good for that. This is a T-part wig. I think it does have like a little bit of room, like if you wanted to like make sure that you clean up the part right there, it does have room for that. But it is a T-part wig. It's 5 inches of deep parting, so it's probably like 13 by 5, something like that. It's 26 inches. I'm gonna stand up and show y'all what it looks like on me. I'm 5'8", so damn, fine ass. On the card it has glueless. I'm gonna show a video of the card. Like, I'm gonna put a picture because this is a vertical thing, so I could put pictures of the card on the side. OMG, that eats. It's 26 inches. It comes in multiple different colors. I have 1B. I really do like the color. How do I feel about the luster? I feel like it honestly and truly has a natural finish. It honestly doesn't really give like very wiggy. It doesn't really give that. At the ends, I would say it did look a little like, I wouldn't say messy, but like, and this was like straight when I had, because I have done a couple of ponytails with this wig, like during styling, like while I laid the lace and while I did different stuff, like, oh, I went and used the bathroom and stuff like that, I did put in a ponytail. But I feel like that is a part of the criteria for me with looking into different things about a wig, because if I'm gonna wear a wig, I'm gonna wear a wig, and if I put it in a ponytail, then I put it in a ponytail, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it doesn't really look wiggy for real. I will say with the ends, it didn't really look like how it looks on the card. Like, it didn't really give that to me. Even like with that, like there, like it didn't really give that for that part. It has heat resistant fiber. It is heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The only heat that I applied to this wig at this time is I did a little bit of hot combing, like up here in this area, like to give it more of a frame type look to my head. And then like I did a little bit up here. I didn't use a wet stick. I feel like with a wet stick it would probably lay down a bit more in this area. And with the foundation that you use for your wig, like with up underneath, like if you have like cornrows or if you done did twists or something like that. But I feel like with a more laid down foundation, it might give a different result. But this right here, that rising back up, that's from like it hadn't been like tamed with a wet stick, but it still looks really good, honestly. And I feel like it does have the room for, if you did put a wet stick, it won't really look as lustery and shiny, but you don't need a lot for a wet stick with a synthetic wig, not in my opinion. I feel baby hairs included. It does have baby hairs. I personally did not lay them because I felt like it didn't really need all of that. If you want to do that, then you can. I think it does have room for like, if you wanted to, yeah, it has room for if you wanted to cut more baby hairs and do it like that, if that's what you wanted to do. Pre-attached wide elastic band. It does have a wide elastic band in the back, because this wig does promote the fact that it can be worn glueless, and I honestly and truly do feel that it could be worn glueless. When I put it on and I put it to my skin and stuff like that, it's HD transparent lace. I feel like this lace is really good. Now, I feel like it could you know, it could depend on for different complexions and stuff like that, and that is something to consider and look into for how that may work for you per se. But I would say that this lace is pretty transparent. Like, you can see my wig cap up here because I got on like a lighter shade wig cap. You can see it up here or whatever. Like, you can see if you look closer, you can see a demarcation. But honestly and truly, that sort of kind of gives natural, to be honest, because the scalp is lighter than, oh, okay, yeah. She eats, period. She eating. So when you open the card, it does talk about the 5-inch deep parting. I do like the part. I feel like it's nice and good and it is natural. Pre-plucked hairline. It is pre-plucked and sideburns, period. So the lace for the ear tabs, because it does mention about ear tabs, redesigned comfort fit ear contour. When I cut the ear tabs, I felt like it was pretty easy for me to cut the ear tabs, and it did contour to my ear easily. The lace stops like right here. You look closer, you can see the lace. I cut it and it stops right there, and what I did was like I cut it, and then yeah. So that's basically what it talks about on here. Let me get into my experience with this wig. I feel like it's soft. I really do like this wig, honestly. I do. I feel like it's a great starting point for like more styles that you would want to do with this wig. Say for instance, if you wanted to recurl her, y'all see how it's sort of kind of looking a little like, you know what I'm saying, like, because I've been just doing my thing, you know, talking and stuff like that. And for some people with wig reviews and stuff like that, you want to see how it is like when you're wearing this wig, like you're wearing the hair. I feel like it does sort of kind of give like a natural yaki type of texture vibe, and I'm not mad at that. And I do have bedazzles like on my nails and stuff, so that could like, it might have snagged a little bit or whatever. But regardless, I mean, she eating though. She is eating. I feel like it is like sort of kind of like a big unit. Like, okay, I'm gonna turn to the side. Okay, so in the back, I could like, okay, I'm gonna pull that down. Do it look less humpy, y'all? I wouldn't say it gave hump before, but like, and don't be talking shit. But that could be from like the foundation. It is combs in this wig. There are combs and stuff like that, so yeah. But I feel like it is like the curls, they give like bombshell, like whoopty. But I would probably like comb it out some more or like recurl it, probably like thin out the ends or something. But yeah, I'm gonna give her a shake for y'all. I'm gonna run my fingers through her. And I do have duck nails on right now, but I mean, it was a couple snags, but it's not like ridiculous. But I feel like as you comb the curls out, it sort of kind of give more like messy. I feel like it sort of kind of gave more messy, and this just being honest, like I feel like it sort of kind of gave more messy, more stringy, and it gives more synthetic. Up here, I feel like they might have even used a different quality hair like with the front part versus this. I still do like this unit. I do like this wig, but I feel like the ends, yeah. She's grown and sexy. She's giving, yeah. The lace was actually very easy to blend. The lace was very easy to blend. This is fucking, like, this is fire as fuck. This is fire, and this is under a ring light. Like, this is under a high quality ring light for real. And it's like, look at that, bro. Like, the lace on this wig is top tier, fire as fuck. Like, it's some really fire lace for real. Would I get this wig again? I feel that probably not. And why I say probably not is because it could have just been because some wigs, it might just be, oh, this specific one. Because I've had a wig like that before where it just looked different versus what was on the card, or versus what was in other people's reviews and stuff like that. And it could just be like a factory thing or something like that, which I'll try. If y'all want to send me another one to see if it do like that, y'all can. But I probably wouldn't really be concerned about getting it again, like re-getting it, because there are some synthetic wigs where I'm like, okay, I would get this wig again. And I could tell y'all about that. Let me know if y'all want a video about different synthetic wigs that I've gotten, and I could tell y'all like which ones I would get again or something like that. But yeah. Shedding, I didn't notice any shedding. Like, I haven't noticed any shedding or anything like that, even with me combing it, anything like that. Like, there's no hair on the comb or anything like that. Like, I hadn't really noticed anything like that. When I said that this wig is big head friendly, I would say that this wig is a little bit snug, and my head isn't even that big. So that's something to consider, like, based on the size of your head, because I've seen other people's reviews of this wig and they were saying that it was like tight, like it was snug. So that is something to consider for you personally. The price of this wig, $39.94. This wig was $31.99 on Sam's Beauty, and then they have a code that you can use where you get flat rate $4.99 shipping when your order is over $30, and the wig was $31.99. So it basically, with the price of the shipping and then with taxes and stuff, it made it $39.94. I feel like for $39, at the end of the day, regardless of if you paid $5 or $500, if you're paying for something and you want it to be a specific quality, then you want it to be a specific quality. I've paid less for wigs that I would get again. I've paid less for wigs that I felt like gave more in the curl department, like with the quality of the curls. But then again, it's a different, like this luster on this hair, it really gives natural. Like it really is not overly shiny. It really is not. So I feel like it definitely does have its pros, but it also does have its things where it's like, you know, like that's something where you can personally look into that, because it's some people I've seen on YouTube, the ends of their wig didn't look like that, you know. They didn't look like that. So yeah. Any other additional customization that I did to this wig besides just cutting the lace and stuff like that? No. I did tint the lace up under here. I did tint it, but other than that, no. I did do the hot comb up here, but I just combed it, and I wanted to be sure that I didn't do too much different from the wig, because I wanted to show it in its authenticity of like putting this wig on. And even if I did decide to do more customization to the unit, because I know that I can, I still would like to show a version where it's like straight out the pack. I wanted to do that because, you know, that's a good thing to do when people are watching reviews and they're like, okay, how does this look? Because some people, they just want to put the fucking wig on and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little. I feel like she is grown woman. Like, yeah, she eating for real, but yeah. So that's pretty much it for the wig review. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this wig. If you have this wig, if you gotten it before, how did this review make you feel about the wig? Did it make you want to get it? Did it make you want to hold off? Do you have any other wig recommendations that would be similar to this wig from Outre? Let me know down below. Have y'all had a similar experience with the wig before? Let me know down below. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You already know what it is. I'm thankful for you coming and watching this video. I'm thankful for you supporting. I really had fun installing this wig. I really had fun. Y'all make sure that y'all check out my social medias. Check out my Instagram, my TikTok. My Instagram is AndDizzleOG. My TikTok is AndDizzle. Make sure y'all check out my socials and follow me on Snapchat, because I post stuff on there too. Follow me on Snapchat, Andy Licorice. My socials will be linked down below in my beacons, my link and stuff like that, so that y'all can check me out when I'm on other stuff besides YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, thank y'all. Out this motherfucker.